Soldiers, today we are going to cover Bitcoin's critical resistance, PEPE's reversal signal, and the massive opportunity on LDO. But none of that matters if you ignore this chart right here. This is the ETH/BTC pair. It is the master key to the entire altcoin market, and it has just flashed a historic signal that we haven't seen in 2 years. If this trend line holds, the game changes completely. Let's dive in. Soldiers, let's start with the 1-hour chart. We are looking at pure technical precision here. Remember this white descending trend line? We smashed through it yesterday, but what matters most is what happened after. Look closely. We came back down to kiss the line, a perfect retest. The price bounced right off this trend line, confirming that previous resistance has flipped to support. This is the most bullish structure we can ask for. The trend has shifted. However, do not celebrate just yet. We are currently trading around $71,147, and we are running headfirst into a major resistance wall. See this blue box and the high volume clusters on the right? This is a supply zone. Sellers are waiting here. While the structure below is good, we are struggling to punch through this $71,500 ceiling. We need a clean candle close above this zone to open the path to new highs. The internal data shows hesitation. Look at the Coinalyze chart. Open interest is relatively stable, hovering around 22 billion. We aren't seeing massive FOMO leverage entering yet, which is actually healthy. The long/short ratio is at 61%. The crowd is leaning bullish, but it's not at max greed levels. The market is waiting for a trigger. Here is where you need to be extremely careful. Look at the liquidation heat map. Unlike yesterday, the liquidity is no longer just on one side. We are surrounded. There is a massive cluster of short liquidations above $72,000, but there is also a thick band of long liquidations building up below $70,000. This creates a chop zone. The market maker has incentive to wick both ways, up to $72,000 and down to $70,000, to clear the board before the real move. My advice, tighten your stops. Do not get caught in the noise. So the strategy for Bitcoin is clear. The structure is bullish thanks to the retest, but we are boxed in by liquidity on both sides. Patience is key. Now, if Bitcoin is fighting at resistance, what is the prince doing? Is Ethereum lagging behind or preparing to lead? Let's check the ETH charts. Now we turn to the prince. Soldiers, the structure on Ethereum, ETH/USDT, is identical to Bitcoin, and that is very good news. Look at the 1-hour chart. We broke the white descending trend line and just completed a perfect retest. However, just like Bitcoin, we are currently stuck under a resistance block. This blue box around $2,112. We need to clear this level to fly, but the real alpha is not on this chart. It is on the Bitcoin pair. Soldiers, pay close attention. This is the most important chart for altcoin season. This is the ETH/BTC 3-day chart. See this massive yellow descending trend line? It has been crushing Ethereum since 2022. We have broken it. And look where we are right now. We are retesting this trend line as support. This is a multi-year reversal signal. It gets even better. I pulled a Fibonacci retracement on the recent move. We are sitting exactly at the 0.5 to 0.618 golden pocket. This is the holy grail of support levels, a breakout retest plus golden pocket support. My verdict is clear. I believe Ethereum is about to decouple from Bitcoin. The prince is ready to outperform the king. If this decoupling happens, where are we going? The liquidation heat map shows the fuel. We have a massive cluster of short liquidations building up right above us at $2,150. Once we clear the local resistance, that is the magnet. The path of least resistance is UP. So, Ethereum looks primed for a major move against Bitcoin, but when ETH runs, the meme coins usually run harder. Is the frog ready to jump? Let's check on PEPE. Now, if Ethereum is preparing to decouple, we must look at its most explosive beta play, PEPE. Soldiers, the 4-hour chart is flashing a major reversal signal. Look closely at the bottom. The price action pushed down to make a lower low, sweeping into the support box. But look at the RSI below. The RSI printed a higher low. This is a confirmed positive bullish divergence. Momentum has shifted to the upside before the price. The sellers are exhausted. The divergence gives us the entry signal, but where is the target? We are still compressed under this massive black descending trend line. With the RSI pushing up, I expect PEPE to attack this trend line very soon. If ETH moves, PEPE will use this divergence to launch a breakout attempt. Watch for a clean close above the trend line to confirm the pump. The liquidation heat map confirms the upside potential. We have swept the lows, and now the liquidity clusters are building up above the current price. The market maker has trapped the late shorts. With the RSI divergence providing the fuel, the path of least resistance is up to hunt those stops. So PEPE is flashing a reversal signal, but if the Ethereum ecosystem is truly waking up, we need to check the infrastructure layer as well. The king of liquid staking, LDO, Lido DAO. Is it ready to join the party? Let's check. Finally, we arrive at the infrastructure giant, LDO. Soldiers, this chart is screaming opportunity. Look at this massive yellow trend line on the 3-day chart. This line has been the backbone of LDO price action. Historically, every single time we touch this line, we get a reaction. We are testing it right now and the bulls are stepping in to defend it. But here is why this is my favorite setup of the day. Look at the space between the current price and that blue resistance box. It is empty. There is zero structural resistance in this gap. It is a void. If we bounce from this yellow line, the path to the blue box is wide open. I will be direct with you. If I were looking to open a fresh altcoin position right now, LDO would be one of my top choices. The risk to reward ratio here is incredible. Soldiers, let's recap the intelligence from today's session. Bitcoin. The breakout is real. We got the perfect retest, but we must navigate the chop zone between $70,000 and $72,000. Ethereum. The prince is waking up. The ETH/BTC pair has broken the 2-year downtrend and is sitting in the golden pocket. A decoupling is imminent. PEPE. The signal is flashed. We have a confirmed 4-hour RSI Bullish Divergence. The frog is ready to jump. LDO. The sniper play. Bouncing off the historic trendline with an empty path to profit. The verdict: the market structure has shifted. The panic is over. Now it is time to execute. Remember the rules of engagement. This is not financial advice. I provide the data, you pull the trigger. Manage your risk, use stop losses, and never trade with money you cannot afford to lose. The charts are speaking. Are you listening? Smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a War Room briefing. We stay ahead of the crowd. War Room dismissed.